Hi, this is John with Transoms Direct. Today we'll discuss how to install a transom sash like this one above an opening for a completed installation like you see behind me now. Whether you're building a new home or doing a renovation, every transom installation has a starting point. If you visit the planning section of our website, you can identify your starting point and then receive step-by-step instructional videos tailored to find the measurements for your project. Today, we'll discuss starting with a rough opening. Rough openings have exposed studs with unfinished drywall edges along the perimeter of the opening. We framed our opening using the instructions from the planning videos to accommodate a 60-inch long transom sash like you see me holding here. But if you're doing a renovation and have a legacy opening, the planning section will show you how to order a transom that fits the opening you already have. As you can see, this thinner transom sash will need to be placed into a jamb to match the thicker wall of our rough opening. Once the sash is placed into a jamb, we refer to it as a transom unit. To install our transom unit at the top of our rough opening, we also need to fabricate a jamb for the opening below the transom unit. We call this simple three-piece jamb a U-Jamb, because when it's built, it looks like an upside-down U. We have a separate video on sizing and building a U-Jamb that we will link in the description below. Once the U-Jamb is built, you slide it into the rough opening, flush with the faces of the drywall on each side. Check to see that the U-Jamb is square, plumb, and level, and secure it in place with shims, just like you're installing a door. When your transom unit arrives from the factory, place it into the opening directly over the top of the U-Jamb. Be sure that the faces of the U-Jamb and the transom jamb are flush and that the side jambs are in alignment. Then you can secure the transom unit to the U-Jamb with a few nails. At this point, the transom is installed and you are ready to trim out the opening. The last step is to cover the seam between the transom and U-Jamb. We recommend a piece of 1 1/8 inch mullion. Cut the mullion to match the distance between the casing legs and secure it with a few nails. That's it. You've installed a transom over an opening. Thanks for watching. As we just saw, installing a transom above a cased opening is super easy. They're beautiful in kitchens, hallways, so many places. To see another way transoms can be included in your project, click the top video to install a transom above a door. In the links below, there's a longer discussion version of this video, great for do-it-yourselfers, and much more. Thanks for watching.